Sorry, am I late?
Alrighty, folks. Apologies, I do put it on the wrong channel. Welcome to another episode of Dark Tide, and Mr. Hellkins just turned up the exact second we go live. Fantastic. Ooh. Right. So, who are you? What are you? And to celebrate, pretend to be a time traveler day. Where would you pretend you were time traveling from? Starting with Jeff.
Time traveling from or time traveling to?
From. Where would you tell people that you came from?
For like now times. Sorry, I need to get the logistics ready before I answer as well.
It's as if you turned up to someone and it's pretend to be a time traveler day. So where would you pretend you'd came from?
Like now times though, like we're coming to now.
Yes.
Like I'm just at like a cocktail party and I'm like, bro, you'll never guess where I came from.
Yes.
Speaking to all those bros.
Yeah, man, bro. That's what people say at cocktail parties, right?
I don't think anyone really goes from a cocktail party going, bro. Maybe they do in New York.
That's only a brotail party.
A brotail party, yeah. Is that all with shrimp, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like cocktail parties only happen in New York, though, so...
Anyway, I'm Jeff. I am playing Blu-ray, and my character sheet is not loading.
I need to change my name.
One time will be professional. One time.
Never.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's alright.
So yeah, if I was to tell people that I was from a time, I'd probably just say I was from like the dinosaur times.
Dinosaur times.
I'm from the dinosaur times, the best newspaper for all dinosaurs.
That specific period of time, the dinosaur times, it was only about 10 years.
The land before times. I could tell people about all the cool dinosaur facts, not just make it up.
I mean, if you were from those times, you wouldn't know any facts about dinosaurs, because there weren't really that many. Apart from, it's big, or it stabs you.
What?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
How does it stab you?
Well, it's got a big spiky tail, you know?
No, they don't stab you, they smack you with them. Oh, I want to know the stabby one.
Yeah, but then once that pointy bit goes in you, that's the stabbing.
That's true.
Yeah,
the ones with the really, what's the ones with the really sharp thumbs?
Velociraptor, no, that's toes.
But if somebody like smacks you, sorry.
And I need to look at what dinosaur had sharp thumbs.
But yeah, I could just make up loads of wild dinosaur facts.
Iguanodon.
I could do that anyway, like, but...
Iguanodons had large thumb spikes. There you go.
Yeah, for iguanodons, man.
Iguanodon.
Jaguarodon.
Where's me so I can change my name?
Right, my character sheet's loading, slowly. Yeah, we're on it. Professionals.
It's not as if we've been sitting and starting soon for 20 minutes, not.
Also, to everybody out there, I would like to make a formal apology about the last episode. Some stuff happened, and some things happened. We're not gonna make a callback about what those things were, but mistakes were made, and I thought my crew would back me up. I thought they'd pull me out of that situation, and they didn't. So before you blame me,
you walked in there.
Blame everybody else, not me. I didn't do it.
You murdered Dead Me's children. No wait, I murdered Dead. Never mind. Look, man, you expect us to remember things for the whole week? What were you going to tell people from the past, sorry? Or the future?
You see, he came from dinosaur time.
Sorry, I was trying to remember how to, like, change my nickname.
Yeah, I'm just going to make up loads of wild dinosaur facts. Just because I could.
What, like, dinosaurs had, like, advanced society and they had tea parties on every Tuesday?
Yeah.
They all wore hats. The hats didn't survive because they biodegrade faster.
Yeah,
that's true.
And instead of dying by the meteor, they actually left in spaceships and had cool book series named after them.
No, he was saying fake facts. He was saying fake facts, not true facts.
And although every T-Rex loved wearing socks.
Oh yeah, that's why they had little hands so they could pull the socks all the way up.
Yeah.
That's why they died out, because the hands got too small and they couldn't pull the socks up. Which was quite poor for the whole sexual selection thing.
I do have to the more you know again, 1 second. Where is it? There we
One
go.
sec, I'll do it. I'll spend my
There you
channel
go.
points.
That's fine.
Error claiming channel points? What? I need them channel points. Those are rightfully mine. I've been robbed.
So,
Oh no, I got them. I got them.
while Jeff's character's still loading up, Belry, tell us about your new
Yes.
character.
Get saxed. Am I telling the new
Sorry.
character, or is that a surprise?
Alright, you have to start again now because you can't talk over the sax sound, or Dragon will get very angry in post.
What? How long is the sax? I can't hear it.
It's done now.
How long is it?
Like 8 seconds or something like that.
That's a lot. That's a lot of seconds
a
for
lot of
100 channel
seconds.
points, man. You're giving that away. You're practically giving it away. Am I like we're keeping it a surprise, or are we just going for it?
Well, good point. Just tell
Well,
us
the
your time.
reveal.
Just tell us your time traveler answer, and then we'll come back to you.
Alright, okay. It doesn't matter that I'm Belry, I guess. Fuck me.
I mean,
I don't
don't.
go this far ahead. I was too busy trying to figure out my channel name. I would say I am from like, right. So I'll go to the toilet, right? And then I would say I am me from about 10 minutes in the past before I went to the toilet. And then I would go to the toilet again, and I would keep doing that, and then I'd never have to talk to anyone at the party.
Or you could just not go to the party.
Well, yeah, but like you get dragged to the like I was at a work party the other day. If I could pretend I was in like from 10 minutes in the past when I haven't took a slash, like that'd be great.
So, you went to a work party that you didn't want to go to, or
You
you
have
could
to,
have
though.
gone to Dragon
No.
Meet with us.
No, I was
You
stuck.
chose not to.
Look, I'm just gonna say, be,
If it was on the Monday.
Right, I am.
just be antisocial, man. It's so much more easier.
Yeah.
No, you have to go to these
Why
things.
do you
like,
have to go to these things,
No, you
man?
don't have to.
You
You
have to show
tricked yourself.
face, or else you're the dick who didn't go. I was like, nah.
Tricked yourself
So
into
fucking
thinking
what?
you have to go. No, you tricked yourself. If you never go, nobody asks you.
Yeah.
If you keep on going, people expect you to keep on coming. That's your mistake.
It's alright. What I need to do is I need to make such a tip myself, like next time that nobody wants us there.
That's all I ever do. That's my entire life.
And that's why he gets put in a corner.
That's true.
Nobody
Jeff
puts
live
Jeffrey in
from
a
the corner.
corner.
Me, Jeff, coming at you live from this corner.
Man, we're already railroading now, jeez.
Yeah.
This is like the opposite of railroad.
After railroad, after railroad. I don't know the term.
Derailing.
Derailed, yes.
That was it.
This train never had rails.
God damn it, we're derailing the damn derailing course. Just go.
Yes, I would have an eternal piss. Is the short answer.
I mean, surely you get bored after a while.
Oh no, it's like Russian doll. She kept dying and going back to that bathroom,
know.
and then everybody disappeared.
I'd like have me switch or something, you know.
The eternal
So
piss
you'd
sounds like
be
an Indiana
using your
Jones
Switch
movie.
while pissing.
No.
What else
Why
do you
did
use a
you
switch
put your
for?
switch in the toilet?
How big is this toilet? Have you seen the switch? They're not that small.
I'm going to say the eternal piss sounds like an Indiana Jones movie.
This is another time we're lost in a tangent and we're going to have to try and find a way out of it. Alright, carrying on. Mr. Helking, who are you, what are you, and what part of the time would you tell people you came from?
Okay, so while hold on a sec. Okay, I'm Heliking. I'm playing Dr. Coyle, the crazy scientist snake.
Let's just try
Okay,
again.
now-
Let's just try again. Klepto, please save us.
I am playing Sparkling Glucose, the recently orphaned rat.
And I would say that I am from the time that
The time just after the dinosaurs.
no, the time when England was getting invaded by Vikings all the time, and I would say that I was Queen Ethelflaed, and that I was sick and tired of Vikings, so I came to the future to get technology so I could beat up Vikings and defend my country.
You say Queen
That's
Ethelflaed,
cool.
but people out there have no idea. Nobody out there knows who that is apart from us.
Yeah.
How would you be speaking modern English? You'd be like speaking Middle English, and everybody would be like really confused.
Not really, because it looks weird, but sound-wise, it's pretty much similar.
Right, I've watched Vinland Saga, and all of them speak English.
Watch Vinland Saga, and all of them speak Japanese.
Okay, I'm gonna say English was a lot weirder back then, and they actually did sound weird.
Yeah, man.
Oh, the vowels were just a bit different.
No, there was a lot different about it.
No, it's just
Like,
vowels, man.
we
Then
could
we had the
track.
Great Vowel Shift, and everything.
Great Vowel Wars.
Okay, I'll give you this. Like, I'll give you this. All the peasants, they probably sound much more simple, but it gets weirder up top, I think.
Why did we all decide to go back and no one decided to go forward?
I don't know.
Decided to go forward from like 20 minutes
No,
ago.
because then they might ask us questions.
What do you mean
Like,
come from
okay,
back?
Okay,
like,
I go forward in
so what's
time.
gonna happen next year?
Yeah.
Who's
Who
gonna
won the
win
Grand
World
Nationals,
Cup?
yeah.
Exactly. And I'll be like, I don't care.
And then I'll be like, hey, I've got this sports almanac.
Like,
And then
listen,
it'll be Back to the Future all over again.
I'm Scottish. Do you think I care about any World Cup ever? Yeah, that's my answer.
Yeah, you don't want another Back to the Future situation, man. You don't want to become your own mum.
Exactly.
Like, this
Anyway,
paradox, convenient. You don't have to talk to people. Like, parenthood paradox, that's a problem. That's a metaphysical issue.
Then you become our Rob or Ross.
Ah, yes, or Rob or Ross, written on the side of the cardboard box. Anyway, so what happened last week?
Everyone died.
Tragedy.
Tragedy. The feeling's gone. You can't go on.
The Cato family got canned.
When your pants fall down in the middle of town, that's tragedy.
Yeah.
They got canned and fired.
When your mum's in bed with your Uncle Fred, that's tragedy.
That's tragedy. Oh, I wish I could remember more of these, like, lyrics from when I was a kid.
Oh.
Some
One
stuff
of
That's
these
Eden. I bet
days.
Eden knows loads of these.
some stuff that happened in a limo that won't be mentioned.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
The limo stays in the limo.
Ooh. What happened to, what did you call yourself?
Blue Arena.
No,
Yeah.
Blue
What
Ring
happened to
like
Blue
that.
Rena stays with Blue Rena?
Yeah.
Lorena died in the fire.
What happened to Blue Rena stays in Blue Rena?
A lot of things stayed in Blue Arena.
Right, I made this really I made the apology at the beginning of this episode so we could move away from this.
To be honest, I thought you were talking about all the dead children.
No, I don't care about them. I don't care about my dignity as Blue Rena.
If we've established anything in this game, it's that we don't care about children.
Children aren't worth your concern.
Well, in fairness, the only reason the children all died is because of the big red button. But let's get past that. So what actually happened last week, apart from all the awkward dancing around? What happened in the limo?
Yeah, so we were sent to kill someone?
Find someone?
Find someone? Kill them?
Yeah, find a child. Actually, no, find a mother, the opposite of a child.
Yes, we were to find a mother for one of the strippers. Because her children were abandoned because she had gone off with someone. We went to find them, and
Then some stuff happened, and we found out where they were, and then
Yeah, they
some
were in
children
Hawaii.
died.
she's gone on a lovely holiday, but unfortunately...
And she's definitely not in a can of meat.
Yeah.
Definitely. Papa Gatto had a character arc.
He got bloody vengeance.
I don't think
There was
it's a
another
character.
fire.
I think it's a character arc if they die. I'm gonna be honest. That's a.
An arc can end in a death. Sparkling glucose is now the sole heir of the glucose household.
Gato.
Not the glucose, the Gatto household.
The Gatto estate.
The
Yeah.
Gatto estate. It
It
is
consists of
It's
this
just a
caravan
cart.
and
It's
this
just a
can
cart.
of meat.
That's your buried.
Yeah,
we
I
already
buried
know.
the meat.
Did you keep the wig?
I kept the wig. No, I
Oh,
think
no.
Papa took the wig, and the wig was burned with Papa.
Mm.
Oh, I wanted you to have a red head wig. That'd be so cool.
But it was purple.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely red at this point.
Yeah,
Wait.
that wig is red, but Sparkling Glucose has some lovely purple hair.
Very punk.
Yeah, and I think we then went back to the Peppermint Crocodile to inform about the holiday that the stripper has gone on and drown our sorrows and pour one out for all my siblings and my dear departed papa.
Let's just keep it to one drink. If I were to drink 12, I think I would curl
You
up and
need to
die.
show your proper respect. All my siblings died. You need to drink for each and every one of them.
Okay, can it at least be half? Can it at least be half? I'm just saying.
One full drink for each sibling.
We'll
Okay, grape
compromise.
juice. I'll drink 12 grape juice.
We'll compromise. You can do shots.
12
That's
shots
nice.
is not much better.
That's only 14 shots. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, in your mistake, there's a lot of space for the shots to go. I'm only a rat.
Okay, as I take a shot, I jock it behind my head so they don't see it. I'd probably take 4 shots to be
For
nice.
deception.
That's gonna be a bluff roll,
Deception.
my
That's
friend.
a bluff roll, yeah.
Okay, that's a bluff roll.
Do a
That's
bluff
awareness,
roll.
right?
Yeah.
I think I've got a +2 in it. Hold on. Yeah, 2.
Come on. The suspense. Can we get a new dice bot?
17.
What would you like the dice bot to do, Barry?
Work.
I can try and fix one for next week. So yes, you managed to perceive everyone else who's sitting around quite miserable. You managed to pretend you're having the shots when actually you're not.
Yeah. It's just like, she doesn't want anything to do with alcohol if she has the cognate tape attached to her. It gets funky if she drinks too
So
much.
disrespectful.
You don't know.
No, but you
don't know.
do. In your
Sorry.
I
conscience.
do. Oh, she has none. Haven't you been watching?
We're drowning our sorrows.
All right. So you're drinking your sorrows in your usual booth, and as you do, you the place is quite quiet. There's only yourselves and what looks like a small frog in a wizard hat watching the stage. When the door opens and a very sober-looking squirrel in a very tight-fitting blue suit makes his way inside and comes over to you and says, "Hello, I represent the Ghetto Estate. I have some paperwork for you."
Oh shit, there's actually an estate.
Wait, how long has it been since he died?
It's at this point it's been about 12 hours.
Wow, you move quick.
Hello?
Well, I am a squirrel, yeah.
We're not even sure we
Sparkling
reported.
Glucose Ghetto. I am the sole heir of the Ghetto Estate.
The soul heir. He sort of looks.
There
He
was a
takes
very
out.
unfortunate accident.
He takes out a small leather-bound book in his pocket and he flicks through and he goes, "Well, you are the sole heir of the Ghetto Estate."
Yeah, there was a very tragic accident. My many siblings were canned, and then Papa, in his grief, went a bit insane and went on a bloody rampage. A bloody, fiery rampage.
Gonna
And
be
then
honest,
lost his life too.
This doesn't look good for you.
Yeah, imagine just like adopted for 2 days, dies in a tragic fire.
And
Well,
so I have his caravan, And yeah.
And his birth certificate and all these legal documents that are definitely not forged.
Here's his passport, his bank cards.
You know, if you married him instead of being adopted, this would be a classic Black Widow story.
That is incest. That is a crime.
Well, I'm just saying.
His mother's maiden name was Patisserie.
He sort of nods. He picks up a couple of the documents you put down and looks them over, and he goes, "All right, I believe you're the sole heir. I'm here to collect the debt."
I wasn't aware of any debt, and as I just said, all of my family died.
Well, you just said you're a sole heir. You just inherited his debt. Well done. And he takes out, he puts into his pocket and he pulls out another long piece of paper and he throws it down the table. It shows several hundred child support payments that have been failed on behalf of Papa Gateau.
Well, why was he paying child support? He had all his kids with him.
He had all those kids with other people as well. He owns all the...
The good name of Papa Gateau has been tarnished.
He has a family in every other village. He has a family in I can't think of any other Canadian places at this moment.
So then, am I?
Well, you said you were his sole. You said he was sole heir.
You said he got all these other kids, so if he's got all these other kids, then I can't be the sole heir.
Well,
Look, everybody has their past, no?
You must be the oldest at least. So I guess it falls to you to pay this.
Possibly the last.
For sure, because I don't know when my birthday is.
Well, any which way, we'll be in touch. Here's your bill. We'll come back in a week. If you can't pay, then I guess we take his caravan. Maybe we should just take it now.
Oh no, you can't take it down because I've gotta go find these other siblings that I have now and see if they can help me pay off poor Papa's debt. Since there's so many of them, if we all club together, it shouldn't be too bad.
We've been chasing him for several months to try and find him so he can make these payments. He's been very good at avoiding us.
Are you asking the children to pay their own child support?
Yes. They gotta learn to support themselves somehow.
There's something very Papa Gateau about that, yeah.
Did you win Independence? No.
No, I'm still remembering like the kid as his foot coming with him to the fire.
Go Baptiste.
Baptiste could have stayed behind.
Nah, Baptiste's eyes were filled with like bloodlust as well.
I've got linguistics and numeracy. Can I have a look at this paperwork?
Yes.
I'm reasoning.
You can, yes.
Yeah, 'cause I can't read it.
Oh no, I'm gonna squiz at this paperwork.
I've got literacy as well. I might as well have a roll for it. Do I roll for it?
Yep.
Six would be numeracy. No linguistics.
Oh, that's high.
Intelligence.
Yeah, that's intelligence.
Yeah, that's 4.
I got a 9.
Blu-ray looks at it and it just seems to be very thick lawyer speak. Coral looks at it and seems to make a bit more sense of it, but it does basically seem that Papa Gateau owed several hundreds of thousands of seeds in debt.
Because he kept spreading about his seed.
Because he kept growing the seed and making
Wait, you know what they say, when you plant a seed it grows.
Oh, Papa.
I'm just gonna like push the paperwork over to sparkling glucose.
Yeah. So 7,000. What? How is that loan? How is that loan approved exactly?
It's not a loan, it's child support.
child support.
And he wasn't paying it, but he was such a supportive papa.
Not support of his
All of
babies.
them died. All of them died before he did. He dragged one into the fire.
He did his best, and not all of them died.
At this point, the squirrel sort of puts his hand in his pocket and goes, "Wait a minute, one last thing. Did you actually see the body?"
Not so much, but that whole building burned down. We're very good at burning down buildings.
Yeah, if you take a look at this, and he brings out a piece of paper and hands it to you. It discusses how there was a death faked in Vancouver. He's done it before.
Oh.
Oh, why did you hate Papa Gato so much?
Gato, the guy who
He's done it again! Damn you, Papa Gato!
Okay, okay, this sounds interesting, and I think we should check it out. Because, yes.
Are you saying we need to go rake through that burning building so I can find the remains of my father?
I don't think there'll be remains there. He's done it again!
Like, Carl just kind of, like, shares a look with the other two. Is like, with, like, Blu-ray, and she's like, I don't feel too bad that I skipped out on drinks now.
Oh, you skipped out on drinks?
Oh no! Who said that?
And your feet that'd be in your mouth right now.
Oh, let's go look for his ashes. Let's go. And I just like push her out to the door.
Are you gonna look for ashes in a literal pile of ashes?
Well, it's technically a mountain of ashes.
We tested this. This is building. This is not Papa Gato.
At this point, the squirrel sort of twitches his nose a little bit and then goes, "If you can prove he did indeed fake his death, then I will not follow you for this debt. But if he is indeed dead, then you do owe us this much."
So I need to bring you a living papa?
No, you need to just bring us proof that he's actually dead.
But if I bring you proof that he's dead, I owe you money. But if I bring you a living papa, then I don't owe you money.
Oh yeah, you bring that rat bastard to us, and you'll clear your own debt. That's fine.
I can definitely bring you a rat bastard.
Okay, so can I engineer something to check what would be Gateau ashes versus normal ashes?
An ash detecting device.
I'm thinking we have his cot that he sat his ass down on every day.
Are you gonna try and collect ass sweat for DNA?
Yes.
It's a sin.
I mean,
Send it to the lab.
surely his
Yeah,
sweat will have evaporated if it was in a fire.
Well, yeah, but it's still got DNA, like sweat and stuff like that. And I figured just like put a filter on like a squishy cap and go like.
True, but
Like,
fires do
it's a
have
tiny game.
fires though do have a habit of destroying DNA evidence.
That's very true.
I figured like it would take time to chew through his carcass, so.
While this is being speculated upon, Glucose spots the frog with the wizard hat, and she has an idea.
Okay.
She approaches this frog.
Hey, you frog, you do magics?
Here, Alistair, I belong here.
It's Prince
Did anyone
Kermit
know
all
him?
over again.
I can do magic tricks,
Okay.
and I cast flies. Do I have to roll for flies? Where's
Yep.
flies?
Roll.
Did anyone know he was going to pull a Kermit voice?
I had suspicion.
It's not the first time. Kermit the here.
It's Prince Kermit again.
You'll get used to the pool of voices. I got the flies didn't go very well.
You go. You gesture like you're doing the flies, and then you kind of look around. There's like one fly flies out of your jacket.
And I go like the.
Yep.
Yeah,
We should.
super
delicious.
impressive. I can see you're a very mighty magician. How are you at the old, what's it called, like necromance?
Necromancy, hey, I can't see it's something. I can't see it's something I've put a lot of time into. It's going a little bit fuzzy bear, isn't it?
There's no way to treat a bear.
To be super good at it, but I just need a little help getting a rat bastard. A living one.
Well, I'm sure we can find a rat. Okay, I'm Yogi Bear now. Okay.
Hey,
We'll go
Bubble,
find some.
we gotta
we'll
find some picnic baskets.
Picnic baskets. Oh, I just saw the comments in the chat.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you come with us and resurrect the rat bastards, we might give you some seeds. And since you're looking at the stage, I'm sure you'll want a lot of seeds to throw around at these lovely ladies.
I mean, I've had my eye on a few. Boo boo.
Well, we're very good friends. We're regulars here at the Peppermint Quartel. We know all the ladies.
You think you could put a good word in for me?
I happen to know a wonderful frog that you would like to get along with. She's
I think you're being very segregationist there. It doesn't have to be frogs. I ain't that picky. Boo boo.
You
Boo boo's
like
just what I call people now. I've decided Boo boo's my nickname for everyone. You right, Boo boo?
Alright, Bubble.
Is it segregationist? Like, I figured steaks, rats. Is like normal to be expected. I'm not saying that you can't go outside.
Look, man, this is a very cosmopolitan city. This is Ontario.
Yeah, haven't you heard about that polar bear dog?
The polar bear what?
A polar bear dog.
Bear dog.
It was a very brave dog.
The polar bear dog of old Ontario town.
Yep.
Was it like
He was
a...
doing quite well for himself.
And there was the platypus bear.
I sense...
And the fire ferret.
Hey, bears get around. What do you see?
I sense that this wasn't really natural copulation so much as mad science was being made.
Look, you call him mad scientist, I call it love.
Yeah, no one can help who they love. Look at Papa. I bet
He loved many. Too many.
He had a big heart, boo.
He
I'm
had
sure
a big
there's
heart.
some weird rat hybrid creatures out there that are now my siblings that I gotta find after we resurrect Papa.
But to
Well,
be fair, we only have to resurrect him if he's dead, which
That
he's
is
not.
true, and I'm pretty good at the whole electrocution thing. I can zap a corpse, make it walk a bit, I guess.
That's all we need, just a few minutes, maybe.
Hey, look, they used to do that to frogs all the time.
Is that why you're so good at it?
Yeah, exactly. That's what it comes down to. That is absolutely the idea I had when I made this character.
Okay, everybody, get your asses into the caravan. We're going Papa hunting.
I'm gonna scurry into that caravan because I can't be bothered to walk.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I will go back to the burned remains of that building.
Alright.
Okay.
Can I say that I bought a shotgun at some point, by the way?
Sure. I think you were buying one the end of last week, so yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Do you have any seed to buy it with?
I imagine we picked up some seeds at this point.
Didn't you get a lot? Didn't you get a lot of seeds for whoring yourself?
I do have a lot of seed, but I'm not buying a shotgun with it.
I think I stole the seeds from your attempted dance around the pole.
Mm. Oh yeah,
got-
yeah, you
Scoop
did.
you up, to be fair. You did
You
scoop you
did,
up.
yeah.
The bastard. That is
So
wage
yeah.
theft. That is wage
Yeah.
theft. That is not on.
I'm going to take you to court when I see that squirrel again.
So yeah, I bought a shotgun. I'll add that to the list.
Once the alimony arc concludes, we then have the exciting courtroom freeze arc.
This is where we go back to Phoenix, right?
This has been very litigious, this whole series.
Yep. I mean, it's Cyberpunk. I mean, what else do you really expect?
Okay. While we're doing that, I want to, like, set up a thing with the battery and the shotgun to make it light up the bullets with electricity. So that'd be
Okay.
Just
gunsmith.
make them glow in the dark.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
could have some sort of radioactive shotgun pellet, I guess.
Acid rounds, actually. That sounds great.
For those shotgun raves.
Yep.
Okay.
It's the rave where everyone gets
Just
down
go
to
with it.
sandstorm and then shoots the shotgun in the air as the beat drops.
Crack open a glow stick all over your buckshot.
I'll just roll that then. Intelligence?
Yeah. Roll to break open a glow stick.
Natural 1. You think your shotgun is full of radioactive pellets. What's
I'm
full
pretty
of,
sure
we don't
you-
know. We'll come to that later on. But you think it's full of
pirates.
radioactive pellets.
Accidentally gives himself radiation poisoning like Madame Curie.
The radiation is meant to go in the. That's meant to go in the shotgun. Rookie mistake.
We'll check on you in a bit when your scales start falling off.
So you return to the scene of the destroyed and burned down meat factory.
We
There
return
are
to the scene
still
of many crimes.
fire crews trying to like stop the ashes from smouldering, because it still sort of sounds like crinkling, and the air is still full of the strong smell of not only sort of burnt down wood but also like burning meat.
Delicious.
Can I track
Can you what? Sorry, you cut out.
roll tracking
Yes,
to find
roll tracking.
Find my bastard father. I mean, if none of these kids could find it.
You find a You remember the door that he held steadfast, and as you look inside, you see the footsteps sort of go forward, but only to the next door, and they turn immediately sharply to the left.
There's 3 footsteps. There's 3 footprints. 2 of them are really small.
Wow, at least we know Baptiste is alright.
What does it
No, they're
mean?
in line with each other.
I don't understand. What do you think happened? Where did he go?
I don't know, but we will find out.
It looks like you've been had, boo boo.
Well, the good news is you don't have to pay for your own child support.
Well, that's only if I can find him.
I don't think a couple of footsteps is gonna hold up in court.
Yeah. We gotta find this actual body.
I've literally got nothing that can help us in this situation.
If I go to the left, does it just take me to a wall?
It leads to a very scorched corridor, which leads to an open fire door.
Well, that's the problem there. You're meant to keep them closed. That's how your fire spreads.
I'm gonna go to the fire door and have a look around to see what I can see.
All right. Roll awareness.
Can you see what I see? Don't know. Let's see what I roll first.
Come on, Blu-ray, get that high definition in play. That's 4K shit.
Go, go.
+6. Ooh, let's have a go.
Ooh.
21.
You look around. After a couple of minutes of moving a couple of bits of fallen debris, you find obvious trail of 1 footprint, 2 tiny footprints leading off round the back of the ruin.
Ooh.
Is there, does it look like there's anywhere a guy could have laid low while he was waiting for people to clear out.
There's the sort of remnants of a very sort of smallish bus stop. This is made of cast iron.
Is there a timetable?
No, there is not.
Is there any vandalism on this bus stop, and what does it say?
There's a small bit of vandalism, and it says Baptist, as if someone was writing it got pulled away before they could finish it.
Baptiste!
Who's been baptized?
Somebody's baptized the bus stop.
Okay.
Can I use my linguistics to finish off writing Baptiste?
Yes.
Nice.
I assume you could just do that. You don't have to roll for that. I assume you could just... You can roughly put a very big fancy E on the end. It's very curved. That's about twice the size of every other letter.
Like the beginning of a King James I Bible.
Yes.
Okay.
E. He's in chat.
Oh, he did this in Vancouver, but now he's done it in Ontario.
It looks like he's left some sort of calling card.
And he's trying to silence poor Baptiste. After all that leg shit for him.
Hit you with the announcement of E.
E.
Magic E!
Magic E. I mean, what does turn a cub into a cube?
The magic E. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of a different thing. I got like a weird flashback to like when I was in school, and they brought out the VHS player.
Ah, yes.
That was it. That was Magic E.
I wasn't thinking of the whirlwind romance between Mystery and.
And EI will always love you. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Whoa, whoa.
So, as you look around, you see the footprints seem to lead across the road and down one of the alleyways.
So they didn't get the bus then?
I don't think anybody's been getting the bus here. I hear all the buses got cancelled. The drivers went on strike because they weren't getting paid enough seed.
Hey, that's getting very political.
Right, I'm just gonna carry on following the footprints.
Okay.
I'm gonna look both ways before I cross the road.
All right. You get into the alleyway and you see, hunched over one of the sort of large dumpsters on the way along the alleyway, you see a very drunk, angry-looking shrew, who, when he sort of sees you begin to walk down the alleyway, you see something glint in his hand, and he seems to sort of start walking towards you, twitching slightly.
Hey, what you got there, friend?
Oh.
Nothing. Just leave me some seed, and I'll that should all go fine.
Hey, hold on there a second, and can I like reach into my under my hat? Just slowly. Just hold on there a second, and I pull out a sawn-off shotgun and cast lightning.
Roll.
Oh my god, you were doing my thing better than I would. Oh no.
Get it in the right channel, me. Oh wait, actually I just thought, would that be under like prophecy or strength?
What did you add?
I went prophecy, which is plus 6.
You shoot lightning to him, he incinerates in a second into a pile of soot.
Oh.
Well,
Look at magic wand you got there.
Oh, I bought this from some guy. I wanted it in a poker game.
You're cutting out really badly, Barry.
Am I? Oh no! I wanted in a poker game from some guy down in over in New British Columbia.
Wow.
Again, you're kind of coming and going, Barry.
I know. Really? Is it the voice? Is it the voice again?
No, you're fine now.
It might be the voice again. Oh no.
Oh no.
I might have to fiddle with.
Discord's rebelling against Kermit.
It is. Wait, this is a bit more like. Let's be real. This is Yogi Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is Boo Boo. What are we gonna do?
Yep, Discord, I know. Don't like this voice very much, but we gotta do it anyway.
Hey, look, we're committed to the bit.
Yogi?
Yeah, boo boo.
Yeah, boo-boo.
I don't know any.
it.
I don't know any little boo boo lines. I'm gonna be honest.
I have not watched.
Picnic baskets.
Oh, I need to find a tie.
I only watched Jellystone, I think, and that thing is insane.
Oh dear. All right.
So, what was the metal thing that was glinting?
I assume it was a knife.
It was a very old needle of some kind.
Oh, he was gonna junkie you.
Oh, he was a seamstress. I just killed a seamstress.
Lorena was a seamstress.
Who's this Bluerina? She sounds like she could give me a good time.
Oh, here's a
She
question.
could give you a very good time, but she's retired.
Oh, well, if she ever gets back into the business, let me know.
I'm just gonna stand up, bolt upright, and just walk away.
What, is that his sister or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little sent apostle. I'll be honest.
Look, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk about your sister like that.
I'm just saying though, you were missing out.
This
Hey,
is
it sounds like it.
a Blu-ray just staring a hole through you, just like.
The problem is I get very lonely. I can't hug people because they get poisoned.
Oh, you're poisoned.
Poisonous tree frog, bro.
I didn't want to assume. I just thought you liked being colorful.
Well, I do, but you know it comes with its drawbacks. Personal intimacy, it don't last very long.
Coil kind of like moves back half a coil step. I
Are
see.
you what? Are you one of those poisonous frogs, or one of those high poisonous frogs?
Don't you lick me and find out?
Look around and find out.
I'm not gonna do that.
I just let you know. I taste the air with my tongue, so literally I have to stay away from you a good distance, not to accidentally do that.
I don't know. Can you taste anything with your radiation poisoning?
Barry, I just had this idea now of a frog standing on the corner saying you want a good time, 10 seed a lick.
my God, yeah.
I've actually
What's
seen
not
it in a
good?
comic book. I've
Could have
seen
been I could have been the best drug dealer around.
it was. I remember like some kind of like webcomic series where the dinosaurs like paid a pair of flamingos to lick the hallucinogenic frog.
That was just one of the lies I told, from earlier.
Yeah, so I'm going to look around in the alleyway for more signs of Papa.
I'll tell you what animal did develop prostitution. Monkeys.
Did they?
I think penguins as well, or at least gold digging.
No, so they had monkeys in like a lab, right? And they were like, hey, we're going to introduce currency to these monkeys that they can like exchange for like bananas and grapes and shit. And one of the first things they did is develop prostitution. And then they also stole like the big box that had all the currency in it, and then just cancelled the experiment.
I got a 14 to look for Papa.
Yes.
Slided away from that comment.
It's true though.
I mean, 5 episodes of it was a great series.
They're just like us.
Yogi, what are they talking about? What's prostitution?
We're gonna get cancelled.
Yeah. It's a nice run where we had it. As you're looking for Papa, you kind of look around, and next to the dumpster that the mouse just came from, you see another sort of small vole-like creature just lean out and go, "What do you want? Where's Vinny gone?"
He went out for a pack of smokes, but, did you see a rat with another smaller rat for a leg here recently?
A rat with a smaller rat? You mean like a group of them, or?
No, just, like, one adult rat and a child rat that was his leg.
Oh, well, I might have done if,
I'm gonna slide 10 seed over to him.
He takes it willingly, and he goes, "Oh yeah, actually, he headed down that way. You seem to be saying something like, Beth, we're gonna get out of here. No one knows. We can make a new start of it all.
And Beth?
Something like that.
Baptiste, I think he means.
Yeah, that's the name, yeah. He said he was gonna make a new start of it all. Gonna find him a new mother.
Where?
I don't know. He went down that way. He just points down the alleyway.
What was his accent like?
It was I don't know. He kind of like dropped this. He kind of had this a very kind of flat American tone.
He's not really from Montreal.
I've been here. I've been lied to. I just shake this bowl. I'm like,
He was not really Quebecois.
She's got so high pitched we can't hear her.
She's going through a hard time.
She's also waving her arms around like a loon.
We need to get Beth to a beard so she can be on camera soon, so we can all see the waving arms.
Oh, you're missing a treat. She does all like the hand movements and everything.
Alright. So,
I'm gonna pull sparkling glucose off him. I'm gonna give him an extra 5 seed, just so you know.
Yep.
And then we're gonna and then go to the end of the alley and have a look around.
Wow, you're spending that seed money really quickly.
I think he wants to get rid of it. I think he.
I intend to make it back.
Oh, okay.
You head to the end of the alleyway. As you kind of look around at the end, there's a quite a large restaurant. There is a small square where again there's quite a lot of what looks like sort of down and out mice. And behind there's a sort of large barn-like building.
Now, he wanted to start over again. So, when he go to the restaurant, is he gonna try all that I'm a gourmet shit again? Or is he gonna be a farmer in a barn like a punk?
Well, I don't know, but my youth, I used to hide out in barns a lot. A pretty good place to hide when you've been selling licks.
And if not, they burn pretty easily.
Hey, that's true as well.
The Sparkling is probably also quite smashed since she did, have a drink for each of her siblings and her father.
But we're not trying to kill him, because if we kill him, you get the debt.
That is true.
We'll take his other leg and Baptiste.
How does Klepto feel about the siblings? Is she mad at the siblings? Not Klepto, Sparkling.
Bad at my siblings. They were pawns as much as I was. I mean, look at poor Baptiste. He was forced to be a leg.
I think he was quite willing, actually.
I don't think so. You never saw the look in his eyes every single day.
Nobody looked very closely. Papa Gatto just had one leg. He just had one leg tucked up like a flamingo.
Can I have a look around to see if I can see any more like Baptiste where he tried to leave us some markings?
Yep, sure. Roll my awareness.
Come to think of it, the leg did taste like strawberry jam.
You wanted his leg?
Well, I had to check.
Was his leg just a Swiss roll?
Substituting himself for pastry. Yes, you look around and you do see in this town, the sort of square, next to one of the sort of piles of mice, you see the small B of Baptiste.
Small B?
Like the same kind of writing that was on the sort of bus stop.
Okay. I think I meant like a lowercase b specifically.
Yeah.
It looks like the trail's getting colder. There's less letters.
Okay, my next character, because I'm likely going to die, is probably going to be a B. Now, I've decided.
Right.
Alright.
Is Baptiste forgetting how to write? What's going on?
He's probably making signs for us to follow. Smart little scam, Foreleg.
Do we know he wants us to follow, or maybe it's a trap?
will be a trap. I'm gonna speak to these mice, see if they know anything. Hey, you! What you know about this bee?
One of the mice in the pile sort of stirs a little and goes, what do you want? What bees are over there? And he points over to another sort of group of down and outs, and you see a bunch of very exhausted looking bees standing around a sort of bonfire trying to keep warm.
No, not these bees. That letter bee. Was it written by a leg?
He looks at you with obviously blurry eyes, like he's trying to establish what you mean.
A little rat.
Yes, there was a big rat, and he had a little rat, and the little rat was his leg. And his name was Baptiste, and he's been writing on these walls, and I just want to know, did you see the big rat with the little rat leg?
I could have seen something. Maybe I did.
Either you did or you didn't. It's not I coulda, or I shoulda, or I woulda.
He rattles a small thimble, an empty thimble at you.
Hey, look, Boo Boo, she's very desperate to find a dad. You left her alone.
She's gonna intimidate.
I think you're going to lose all your seed money bribing people.
I'm not bribing, I'm shaking. They says I shake down. Would that be strike?
Yes.
Yeah.
How vigorous is the shake?
Da, 12.
You pick him up and shake him and put him down. He drops his thimble, and he kind of goes. He sort of goes down to pad around the floor, and eventually picks it back up and goes. You seem to not realise. I might not have. And he shakes the now empty thimble at you. It makes no noise. He's just shaking his hand with his big thimble in it.
You look like a guy who likes a good time. I tell you what, my skin is wildly hallucinogenic. You give me a lick. I'll give you a lick if you tell us where he went.
His eyes narrow. Hang on.
Roll for how dumb he is.
Or is it a bluff?
As you say that, a lot of the group that have been sitting on the floor all kind of turn to look at Alistair and go, you're naturally hallucinogenic.
Either that or I'm poisonous. You can only find out one way.
Tell us what we want to know first before you lick him.
You either die or you get high. It's like a coin flip, the best kind.
They all kind of look at each other and then look back and go, yeah. And they all begin to circle Alistair and slowly move inwards.
Can I try and reason with them to like get the info before they lick him? Because he might be poisonous and we don't know. And if they die, we don't get the information.
If I remember right, poison dart frogs are actually a paralytic.
Yes, it's technically a neurotoxin that's paralysis that causes paralysis, but it will stop your heart dead.
You gotta reason with them blue, right?
Hey, look, I'm about to get it.
Reasoning is intelligence.
I'm about to get all like
Yeah.
Oh, I got 4. Sweet.
good tonguing over here.
That's a 6.
Yeah, they just.
Alright. You try and reason with him, but he's completely obsessed by Alistair. They all are at this point.
That poison's gonna get licked to death.
Somebody will go to death, yes.
Can I go?
The cat is just taking his meds, 1 second.
I think I'll praise this.
He's a good boy.
Kitty.
Yep, that's how quickly he takes his meds.
Oh.
And the blood even broken in half.
And he's an idiot, he's still here.
Yay! He did it.
So yes,
And I go like, hey look, a scarab beetle. You don't see those very often around here. And cast like a scarab beetle.
okay, roll your dice to cast. Add your magic.
Doing a trick.
Thank you.
Yep,
That's not bad.
you cast.
That's
There's a sort of thump of smoke, and revealing a same size as you all scarab beetle that goes up on two legs and starts dancing.
I love the baby. I love the darling. I love the good time down.
and you have a little cane and a top hat as well.
Yep. He has a little cane on top. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Oh, hang on. So he starts dancing. Can everyone roll me to see about your distraction, please?
What? Just a flat D20 roll.
Yep. Actually, no. Do add awareness. Add awareness.
What is my
Everyone
awareness?
except for Alistair.
Okay, that's okay. That's 0 awareness. I needed a dumb stat and that was the one. Hey, look, this is good.
Oh no! I got a 1.
I mean, to be fair, it's pretty interesting.
I got a 15.
Well, Sparkling Logo starts clapping excitedly. Blu-ray is quaking. There's the sound of a sort of muffled argument going on behind you all, but you're both too obsessed by the dancing scarab beetle to know what's going on.
With a 15?
Oh, what do I roll, sorry?
Add your awareness.
Alright, that'd be 2.
To be fair, there is
That's also a 1.
Yeah, Coil is also completely taken by the scarab beetle and is clapping away excitedly with her fake hands.
It is quite a big scarab beetle, and he is doing a good dance.
Like this
Oh,
beetle,
wow, shake that thorax, son!
we need to get this beetle to the peppermint crocodile. It's amazing.
So as Blu-ray being the only one who isn't excitedly into it, is still enjoying it. He turns round at one point and just sees this pile behind him of like easily 13, 14 sort of rodent creatures on top of Alistair, frantically licking him.
Oh, the scarab beetle didn't work. In fact, it worked against me.
Works for us.
Alright, I want to grab Rats and I want to try and, like, intimidate him to telling me what he knows. Like, before he dies, possibly?
Sure, you can try. As I said, there's about 12 on top of them. Are you gonna just try one at a time? What are you gonna do?
I want to try and find that the original rat that the original mouse that we were talking to.
All right.
Rummaging through the pile.
Yeah.
Rummaging through the pile. No. No. No.
The ones that are not him, I'm just gonna put that. No.
All right. Do a strength roll.
I'll be honest, this is chafing quite a bit. I don't know if you've been licked by a rat. They've got tongues like sad people.
What?
19.
You find the original rat. You hold him up. His pupils are completely different sizes. He is tripping out of his balls.
Now I want to intimidate him, Batman style.
Alright. Okay. Do a strength roll.
Where is Baptiste?
Where's the Baptiste? Give me back my face.
Give me that leg.
don't know how many good rolls I've got left in me. That's a 5.
That's a
With
1.
That's a 1.
You
What's
ask
with the
him.
nat ones?
You ask him. I'd be glad this is an episode that there's not combat, because if it was combat, you'd all be missing pieces by now.
Aside from that one guy.
You ask him for where is the papa.
Where's Papa?
Where is the papa? Where is he?
Where is the ghetto?
He immediately screams, "Goat!" Sorry, goats at you, and starts flailing at you to try and punch you.
No?
Oh no. I don't want to be punched.
What are you going to do about it?
how,
Punch him back.
how big is he?
He's a small mouse.
You're a rat.
And I'm a slightly bigger rat.
Yes.
And you've got animal handling.
Right, can I use my animal handling to like grab him by his tail and just like
Now that I think about it, I don't think you thought I would put an animal handling in the system out, did you?
Oh no, there's a
Animals.
reason for it.
Okay.
just grab him by his tail and like swing him up like the
Do
floor
your
multiple times?
strength for that.
Can we not let Jeff near any animals if this is what he thinks animal handling's about?
Well, I'm handling an animal. What do you want from me?
I mean, he is.
He is, that is true.
40.
40.
Yeah, you grab him by the tail and start smacking him off the ground. He starts wailing really loudly and crying loudly, going, "Ah, the goats got me! The goats got me!"
Oh no, there's goats. I cannot see anything beyond all these tongues.
Can I just pour the battery acid over the top of them if they're still
I
dogpiling
would
them?
very much appreciate it that you didn't do that.
If that's what you want to do.
You're still too entranced
I
by
mean-
the scarab beetle.
I mean,
That is
it should
true.
just set them off and make them run away. Can I do it without hitting the frog?
Well, if he's under everyone
That would
else,
have to be
we'll see. But
dexterity
yeah,
if you're trying to do it.
roll dexterity. Let's see how you do pouring this highly corrosive acid over everything else.
over these writhing rodents.
Hey, look, I rolled 2 natural ones tonight. I should roll higher now. Oh,
You know
sorry.
it now.
Am I gonna have to write another character already?
You can just make it the brother of the frog.
He wants revenge.
Wait, did I roll?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
fine.
12. It's alright.
So you pour. There's a distinct fizzing sensation. But would you have dodge roll?
What do you think?
I don't think you do.
I have poison resistance.
You have poison resistance.
I do, because I'm a poisonous frog.
Uh-huh. Let me just see. There's a fizzing sensation. Some of them seem to sober up almost immediately and start running away. You do have several large patches of your torso have been covered in acid now.
Stop, drop, and roll.
There was a restaurant, did you say, across the road?
There is a restaurant across the road, yes.
Can I
Don't
run to
worry. I'm a doctor.
Can I run? You're also the one who poured battery acid on me.
You don't know that.
That is not an established medical practice. Can I run to the restaurant?
Yes,
and
you can
try
run
and find like milk.
Yep. You run to the restaurant. Are you just gonna kick down the door and just shout milk?
Hey, boo boo, I need some milk. Can I forage for milk?
Yep. Roll foraging.
Cool. I've got 0 in that skill, but I've got foraging.
Forage for milk.
Can I help with the foraging since I feel bad that I got him licked by an army of rodents?
Wow.
It's my turn now.
It's Mr. Frog finds something white coloured and pours it over himself.
It's Rue.
It's some sort of
small
bechamel.
Oh, Bechamel is closer to Rue. Bechamel's mostly milk.
So you're now smelling of very strong like cheese sauce.
Yeah, smell like a Parma.
Mm.
There you go.
I got a 23 to look for milk after I followed him when he shouted for milk.
Sure, I think Bechamel's okay because it's mostly milk.
Mm. You
But
find
still
that
have the-
Stickier.
Sparkling Glucose finds a small amount of milk. The frog is now slightly charred because he's poured hot bechamel over himself.
Oh no.
Would you like this cold milk?
Yeah,
might help.
Give me it here, boo boo.
Here you go.
Did
And
the
I'm
battery
gonna-
acid melt any of his hat?
This is me with the milk.
Okay.
That's one milky frog.
I'll have what she's having.
I'm like one of them milk chocolate frogs without the
so-
chocolate.
Alistair's now sitting on the floor, covered in a blend of milk and cheese sauce.
You don't smell so good, by the way.
Hey, you know, that's exactly what I needed, just add insult to the injury, why don't you?
I just thought you should know, because you know how some people, they smell real bad, and, like, nobody tells them, and then other people are like, oh my god, they smell bad. How can they not know they smell bad? So I just thought you should know you smell bad.
I'm gonna check out the barn. Just like leave them alone for a second.
Before we leave for the barn, can I have a quick scan of the restaurant for anything?
The restaurant is now, the people who were dining are just running away, leaving as this creature is sitting on the floor covered in cheese sauce. The wait staff are kind of daring each other to go over and talk to you.
Excuse me, did any of you happen to see a rat with a smaller rat for a leg?
All of them kind of look at you aghast. As a skunk in a very, again, sort of tight-fitting bow tie makes his way over and goes, "Excuse me, what are you doing in my restaurant?"
Well, my father was a gourmand, and he has gone missing. It's quite tragic, really. And he also has my little brother with him, because my little brother is his leg. And I was just wondering maybe if you had seen a rat with a smaller rat as his leg. Given that as he is a lover of food, he might have come into your fine restaurant. And also, my poor friend here was injured by some crazy person, and we needed to come to your fine establishment for some milk to help his wound.
Hey, it's true, everyone knows milk's good for burns.
I see. Well, are you going to pay me for using my facilities, for using up my finest bechamel?
Excuse me, I'll just get some money, and I reach into my hat again. Can I just... Yeah, you know, like when like a ninja throws a smoke bomb on the floor?
Yeah.
Can I do that but with a swarm of flies?
Sure. Roll magic. Roll prophecy, sorry.
Hey, I'm getting some use out of this.
Oh, this restaurant is not going to pass its next health
Man,
inspection.
this is creative.
Oh shit, it's only an 11. It's only an 11.
You throw the pack of flies on the floor, then you try and run through it, as you've done many times before. 90% of the flies stick to your now very sticky body. And you basically have taken all the flies with you.
I've been tarred and feathered.
You are now basically tarred and feathered, only covered in cheese sauce and flies.
And the flies are also high.
Probably.
Well, look, I think we left an impression. But I think this is probably best that I just leave. So, yeah, this was meant to go a bit smoother, but, yeah, bye. Just gonna walk out.
I'm sorry about my friend there. Like I said, he just got savagely attacked, so he's not in his right mind at the moment. But yes, I can certainly pay you for the bechamel and for the cleaning up of the remaining flies and the milk. So, did you happen to see a rat with a smaller rat leg?
That will be 700 seed.
Spencer's fucking bechamel.
Excuse me, sir, but I think you'll find that that is not how much bechamel costs. And also...
Alright, I should charge you 1,000.
Yeah, well, I should set fire to your restaurant, but I'm not doing that at the moment, am I? So, did you see a rat with a smaller rat leg?
Intimidation.
If you
Don't
mean...
have, like...
Wait.
I had a lot of places on fire, buddy.
As you're kind of having this argument, the skunk does not look like he's moving. One of the waitstaff comes over and goes, Wait, did you say a rat with a small rat as his leg?
Yeah.
Yeah, he came in the other day. He was looking for food scraps. Said he'd hungry. Said he hadn't eaten in days.
He's a lying bastard.
He said he was trying to make enough money to get the train to Toronto.
Toronto. You're not lying to me.
Well, why would I lie? You
'Cause
asked
don't
about
want
him.
me
I
to
just
burn
told you
down
about
your
him.
work.
Well, you know, I've only just met you. I don't really know much about you, but all I know is that rat was here and he was looking for scraps. Asked if we knew where the cheapest way to get to Toronto.
I mean, maybe she's lying to us because we stole all their bechamel and threw a bag full of flies on the ground.
At this point,
What is the cheapest way to get to Toronto?
Oh well, well, there's a cart that leaves, but the fastest way is the train, obviously. And he points to the.
You
He points
got out of
out
here pretty
the thing. And says,
quickly.
it's just behind that barn over there.
Thank you for your help. And then I'm just gonna run out and run past the barn.
Okay.
We won't set you on fire this time, but we're watching you.
Oh, what about my seed?
Fuck your seed!
What? You owe me 700 seed for the spilling my bechamel. What? I demand. You, waitstaff, catch them. Do not let them away. They owe me 700 seed.
Someone's gonna get the restaurant burnt down.
You don't want to mess with me, mister! This place will go up in flames!
There's a very specific reason I didn't take fire magic.
I feel like we just burn something down every session.
We have like one solution to all our problems.
And it's a pretty good solution, to be fair.
If it works. I
Okay,
feel like I'm just sitting down on a rock somewhere, scraping bechamel and flies off myself.
I suppose the barn wouldn't be anything in it. There was a lost cause while you guys were doing that. So,
Behind the barn is a very simplistic looking train station. There is there's a train setting that has on its side painted the Toronto Express.
Gotta get on that train.
You're still arguing? You need to find your way out of that restaurant first.
I'm running. Catch me.
Alright, so you start running. The two of the waiters are running after Sparkling Glucose.
Oh,
What the
train heist episode. Sorry.
Oh, like Demon Slayer, we have to run to get on the train.
Mugen Train.
Oh.
Sorry, I got excited for train heist.
I'm not fighting the demon on top of the train. I know how that ends.
The demon was the train, though. Spoilers, by the way.
But what if the demon was the train all along?
But they had to fight him on top of the train first before they found out that he was the train.
I know, but like, it was cool.
It was very cool. But then Rengoku died and I got sad.
Yeah, but he died after the train. Sorry, spoilers.
I don't even know what you're talking about, so sure.
You don't know about Rengoku? Oh.
No.
You'd love him. He's amazing.
Steve.
He was a hero.
What's he now?
He was the hero. He was the hero that the world wasn't ready for.
Mm.
The best.
Rip Rengoku-san.
Right, so as I'm running to the train, can I have like a quick glance? Is it like a full train, or is it just like a carriage or two?
It's like a full train with maybe like 6 or 7 carriages.
Mm.
Right, can I jump on like the back or the front, whichever I'm closest to, and then just like run through the carriages to see if I can see him?
Like a hobo.
Yeah.
Yep. You get on the back of the train. You start running. What's Coil and Alistair doing?
I feel like I should probably like pause, peeling off all the flies, because I've.
Not if you and your friends have fucking booked it for a train.
Wait, look, I'm not sure I would go so far as friends. This is purely a business transaction, but I need this money. And so, like, I'm gonna go where the money's going. You said you were gonna pay us! I don't expect my money, boo-boo! I want a big
Probably pay
you. Yes, I will belong, as is my namesake.
Okay.
I don't know if he got that, it's because he's a frog.
So,
Yeah.
Alright. So
So was my middle name, actually, 1 second.
So
It will be in a minute.
while he does that, what's Coil doing?
Just having a great time.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out. Okay, what's everyone else doing?
we're all
Just so I
running
can-
onto the train.
I'm surprised he's not trying to eat those dead mice.
Well, kind of like slivers up to the front next to where it would pass by the rails, because I don't know, like it takes a while to start up, and I'd rather be where it's slow ahead of time instead of trying to catch up to it as it's leaving the station.
Okay.
Right, I have a question.
Yeah.
How is this train powered? Is it electric?
Yes.
Is it a middle rail, or is it the overhead lines? Because a snake travelling over 2 electrified rails surely isn't healthy.
I wasn't
Long
going to
enough.
go on the rails. I wasn't going on the rails, just next to them.
I think that Jeff doesn't like Dr. Ropeburn very much.
I feel like it. What do I roll?
No, it's fine. It's fine. They are. Let's just say that they are cyberpunk style trains. So they are bullet trains with hydrogen fuel cells.
Battery powered.
Hydrogen battery.
Ooh, fancy.
Interesting.
You know
Hydrogen
what?
fuel cells.
Flammable.
What was that? I missed that completely.
Hydrogen's pretty flammable.
It is.
It's about the most flammable thing.
It's about trying to knock a hydrogen on your shoes if you smoke.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, there's hydrogen in the air. Shit. It's all around us.
It's in the water. Doubly so.
It's 66% of water. This has been your science lesson with Penance RPG. I hope you'll join us next week where we will discuss particle physics. And education.
Just about, yeah.
The more you know.
Oh yeah, do it.
I've
But
just
then we
done
can't talk for 8 seconds.
it. I didn't know that was the more you know is only like 5 seconds. But yes.
Oh, but I'm going to do it as
we-
well,
we-
so that's 10 seconds.
Okay, you do it as well, buddy.
I do. Oh, I've got a cooldown. Damn you, Jeff. I was on cooldown, sorry. We'll forget it. It's fine.
Ah, the more you know. Right. So Blu-ray is running up from the back of this train. Coil is standing next to the train. Alistair is kind of, is heading to the train, I guess.
Yeah.
And
Well, slowly taking like handfuls of bechamel and pie.
and
Bechamel and fly.
yes, yeah. It's bechamel with a sort of fly polka dot through it.
Kind of like uncooked spotted dick, I'm imagining, is what it looks like. What, have you never made spotted dick?
You're always thinking about uncut spotted dick, are you?
Not uncut, uncooked.
Uncut, uncensored.
As I said, 5 episodes was quite ambitious to get this far.
Look, Chancellors over Spotted Dick, that is not on, because Spotted Dick is a British cultural landmark, and they should be ashamed of themselves.
English.
That's what I said. Our culture is your culture, Scotland.
No, it isn't.
It has been for 400 years.
It is until you build that wall.
The fucking wall that's in Hexham.
We're gonna catch him, we're gonna cook him, and we're gonna eat him.
And that's how you get Spotted Dick.
Oh,
It's got raisins in
God.
it.
It does.
Stop.
So, I imagine is Sparkle Glucose running for the train as well with these weight
Yes, she
restrictions?
is.
Okay. So, I assume Sparkle Glucose will jump on the train. The train will begin to leave the station, and you know what? We'll have a fucking train heist episode next week. Fuck it, it'll be a laugh.
Yeah, train heist. I love a
But
train
I would
heist.
also
yeah.
like to say, this is the first episode where we haven't ended in the peppermint crocodile, and we didn't set anything on fire.
Yeah,
No,
next.
But we
Yeah.
are on a you are on a hydrogen fueled train
Yeah,
heading to Toronto.
Coil is
We're gonna have to find it.
to climb into like the driver's cab as it comes by. That was like the plan.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Are we
since
gonna-
it's like a bullet train, I suddenly am having less feelings about it.
Look, man, AJ, I'm always here to support the
Wall
architectural
building at
efforts. Yeah, man, it'll kickstart the economy. We need it.
Train heist!
Are we gonna have to find a new strip club in Toronto?
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens in Toronto.
Unless
Yeah,
the
but-
peppermint crocodile's a franchise.
You've heard
Yeah.
about the peppermint crocodile. Now, how about the lime capybara?
Oh, that's a fantastic name.
It's pretty good. Lion Capybara is strong.
Yeah. Although I feel like it would be like a classy joint, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I feel like limes are classier than spearmints. Did you know
No, they
spearmint
can't-
is one of the only existing examples of atomic gardening, which is where they would put a radioactive isotope in the middle of like a garden that would grow out like radially in like rings.
And it was like they had it all circular.
It's how they did GM before GM was invented. They're just like,
Yeah.
fuck it, we'll radiate everything.
Yeah, because when they discovered radiation, they're like, let's do it to everything. Like, no.
Let's
I
make
can't.
drinking glasses out of it.
Yeah.
Let's wear it on our faces. That'll make us look sexy. Until
Like
our
the good
skin
old
falls
arsenic
off.
Wallpaper.
That lead though, lead wallpaper is really sweet. It is. It's why kids eat it because it tastes sweet, like sugar.
The maple syrup squirrel.
The maple syrup squirrel is pretty good.
I still think the capybara and lime works quite well.
Lime capybara is good.
We're just going to have a list of animal stripper clubs.
We can have the maple syrup squirrel when we go to
When we
been?
burn down the log.
We've got Toronto. When we go to Quebec, we can go to the maple syrup squirrel.
Where everyone is talking in a very fancy accent, yeah.
Everyone's French in Quebec. So good luck.
Yep.
How about Saskatchewan then?
How about Saskatchewan?
Saskatchewan doesn't sound like a real place, so that sounds made up.
It
We're
is real
going.
though.
I know it's real, but it sounds made up.
Oh, there's Alberta.
Saskatchewan sounds like
Looking at a map of Canada.
Saskatchewan sounds like something you order from the Chinese.
She's got a map of Canada up.
Like, I'll have some Saskatchewan chicken, please, with fried
Oh.
rice.
We could
Well-
have a Prince Edward Island.
Where it's made up, that's how names work. Thank you, AJ.
But I got a sample right here.
Alright, so we're ending now?
Yeah.
That is
We'll-
true, AJ.
We're winding up then.
it's
And
probably for the best.
next week we will have a train heist. Might as well plug this now. If anyone does want to get any more dice or some things to augment your game, you can get them at dndice.co.uk or gemhammer.com. Use Penance RPG at checkout. You will get money off. I believe it's
That's
10%.
fantastic.
10% off dndice.co.uk, 20% off Gemhammer, and there are all some fantastic stuff, all worth checking out.
That's great, because I've not done any of my Christmas shopping yet, and I could do with getting some gifts for
You
people.
could,
Right?
and they do some fantastic things.
Yeah.
Valerie, they also have Gemstone
So
dice.
yes,
Yeah, gemstone dice now, yes.
I no longer have to feel bad about that.
You just bullied them until they made them.
Gemstone
It was
dice.
one time.
If one time the Billy kept bringing up they did gemstone dice
One
when they
time.
didn't. Yeah.
4 years ago.
Bullied him so much.
No, it was longer because COVID was. It was like what, 5 or 6 years ago.
No, it was 2018, I believe. I can't remember. Anyway,
Yeah, 4 years ago.
anyway.
That's 4 or 5 years ago, yeah.
So yeah, God, oh God.
Yeah, I know.
So
yeah.
yes, anyway, that's the affiliates things. If you want to check out the rest of our streams, the next ones we're doing, I might do something later tonight because I didn't do one yesterday because I had a really bad anxiety attack. I might do some more indie horror later tonight. Tomorrow will be just more indie horror. Friday will be Satisfactory with myself, Tom, and Zeph, and then maybe some ghost watching after if AJ and Cassie are up for it. Sunday will be Dark Tide, which is our other TTRPG, which is seeming surprisingly tame now we've started Rattrun.
Blame
I'm
Jeff.
sorry.
It's alright, no, it's fine. I don't care. I'm happy to have
Jeff's the one who
weird.
hoard himself, not me. It's not my fault this time.
I made the apology, right? That was my speech.
No. Right.
I
AJ,
thought
for,
that in a bunch of rodents getting licked this episode.
AJ has for 3 years been the baby stabber. You are now known as the one who whores himself.
I'm waiting
And
for
that-
that shot, yeah.
And that's how I got my nickname.
How does it feel to make your RPG streaming thing debut?
That's the hope.
Yeah, did you think it would go like this?
No, I didn't.
Well, that is the usual chaos that we are running to. I'm not going to raid out because, as I said, I might run something in a little bit, maybe an hour or so. Actually, no, I could raid out and just go back in. I probably should do that. It's probably for the better, isn't it?
Raid in and then poach all of the raiders back.
Not that bad. Right, who do we know that we could raid into? Actually, we don't know anyone that's on.
Penance
Well-
RPG streaming, you could raid into
I could
them.
raid into Penance RPG, yeah.
Can you do
um,
that? Can you raid into yourself?
Probably.
Try it, it's an
Actually, no,
experiment. Do it
Ian's
now.
on. We're rolling to Ian.
Yeah, Ian's on.
Raid into Penance and then raid into Uno, see if it works.
I don't think we could raid into ourselves, Barry. That would just be
Science.
levels
It's
of
science.
inception. Levels of inception that are not worth having here. But yes, thank you everyone for watching along today. I hope you all enjoyed the carnage. We will be back. I'm out back later today, as I said. Get the frantic waving going as we go over to find Mr. Ian, who is a awesome Scottish streamer who's currently playing Star Wars Old Republic. So yeah, we'll go see them. Till next time, folks. Take care. Good night.
Good night. Bye. Get some spotted dick, it's tasty.
God.